Hi, so this is the BIBENE Smart Security System that I got from Amazon.com, and it was one of the most highly rated security systems out there that supports a Wi-Fi app that allows you to control each one of these devices individually. So let me go through. This is the unboxing, and in another video I will basically do the installation and setup of the system. So I did have some interesting findings here. And let me go through the first interesting aspect of this that I didn't expect. So this is one of the most important devices here, which is the door and window sensor. So for example, the device will have this magnetic thing to it, and you see that the red comes on when this thing is separated. So one of the interesting findings that I had was that the battery size was a little bit different. As you can see, this is not what I would consider a non-standard battery, and it turns out it's okay because I did a little bit research, and these things cost about 75 cents on Amazon, 75 cents to $1 on Amazon. But I did want to mention that it does use a non-standard battery. However, in a lot of the reviews, and there are over 150 reviews on this device, and they were highly rated at over 4.5 out of 5 stars. But I do want to show you just the battery itself first. So this is the battery that it comes with, and this here is a AAA battery. So let me go a little bit closer here. And this is obviously a Duracell AA battery. Let me just put the sizes out so you can see. So this whole kit comes with all the batteries you need. And in the reviews it did say that this battery lasts about a year. So that's a good thing. But I just wanted to show you really quickly, you know, that's what you should expect when you buy this. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but you know, just be aware of that. So the other thing I wanted to demo, this being just an unboxing video, and once again I'll do a more in-depth installation and setup, is you know, there's an arrow here that shows you know, how to align these devices, and once again this is the door sensor. So I do want to show you how far away the gap can be before it's activated. So I am just going to slowly, right, so as you can see, it takes about ½ an inch or an inch, which is a good thing because you could have it in multiple configurations. So for example, if your door is somewhat like this, or even if it's tilted, you know, you could see that it's activatable. Or if you want to you want to stick the item on the top here and have this device, you know, more or less aligned like this on the door, that itself is also possible. So for example, you don't need it to, you know, be side by side like this. You know, if you had this on the top of the door and this sort of like in an angle, you know, this also works too. So for example, if I had this placed on the top ledge and this on the door, as you can see, when it separates, it lights up like that. So there's multiple configurations you could put this in. Now I would advise that you use like those 3M stickies instead of the stickies that it comes with. But being that this is an unboxing video, maybe I should just go through each one of these components first before I, you know, go through these little details here. So let me set this aside and go through this bag here. So this is the bag of all of the stickies, as you can see, and it comes with a lot of the screws also. And you'll see what the screws are for And I wouldn't advise actually drilling holes in your door or in any of the walls. But I just wanted to show you the stickies. I myself would buy the 3M removable stickies, the Command brand. And here is the batteries, and these are actually backup batteries for this and the motion sensor. And these are AAA batteries. And this is the mounting plate and the ball joint for the motion detector. And these are the two remotes. So these remotes are pretty high quality. I'm actually pretty impressed with just how they are. As you can see, there's a a keychain ring here that's made of silicone. I just want to give you a good look at this. So those are the remotes, and once again you saw these. And you see how far away they can be before they actually activate. So they don't have to be exactly, right on. As you can see there. And once again, I did want to remove this. So in order for you to remove it, simply, shift it. Just shift it up. Just shift it up like that, and you can remove it. And as you can see with those mounting holes right there. And for this particular magnet here that goes on the other side of the door, you could see there are alignments right there. And to screw that on, you could either stick it, which is what I intend to do with the 3M Command removable stickies. But if you actually just wanted to, as you can see, I just spread out these two things, take it out. And if you really wanted to mount it with the screws, you can. I would not necessarily recommend that. And then you just simply snap it on afterwards. Now this thing is powered by a cord, simply a USB cord. And this thing is very small. This thing is the hub. So this thing is the thing that actually connects to your Wi-Fi. And let me give you a close-up here. So this is the thing that lights up and has the siren and connects to the Wi-Fi. And let me give you the measurements here. So as you can see, it's actually very small. This thing's a little bit over 3 inches. It's really tiny. And as you can see, that is the electrical plug. That plugs into this USB, which plugs into the outlet. And there is a battery backup here, which is included in these batteries. So this is merely the battery backup. And you could see here, these are the buttons up for the controls. So you could get a close look here. And last but not least here is the motion detector. The motion detector here is the biggest device. And let me give you the measurements here too. So I don't actually plan on using this. But similarly, it can be permanently plugged in, or it could just be run by battery. And there is a mounting plate and the ball joint, as I showed before. And I do want to give the measurements of these individual things. So as you can see, this is all also 3 inches, and the width itself but that's really it. That is what I wanted to show. And so this is everything I wanted to show, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.